I'm gonna teach you how to read the nutrition facts label. I feel like a lot of times people don't know what they're looking for in the label and they just don't know what to avoid. And a lot of people still ask me a lot of questions about certain products that they've bought just to see if it's healthy or not. So I wanted to kind of just teach you how to do that so that you can go to the store and you can be confident that whatever you're buying is good. I'm gonna throw up a nutrition facts label on the screen for you so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. The nutrition facts label, there's a lot of controversy about it. Quite honestly, I don't look at the top part. I don't even care about calories. I don't care about grams of carbs or grams of sugar or fat or anything like that. I typically try to stay away from items that have a label on it anyways, but just so you can kind of know what it means. The label has to list calories and grams of carbohydrate and fat, and it also lists sugar and protein, so you can kind of know how many grams are in there. But who really knows how many grams of carbohydrate they should be eating in a day, or how many grams of protein and how many grams of fat? Quite honestly, I don't really even know for myself. So I don't really count those things. I don't really look at those things. If you do count calories, then you would want to obviously look at the calories. And if you're a diabetic, you look at the grams of carbohydrate. But I'm really more concerned with what's underneath the nutrition facts label, and it's the ingredients. All food companies are required by law to list the ingredients that are in a package. So if you look underneath the label, it'll list the ingredients out for you and you can see what they're putting in your food. That's what I'm really looking for. I'm looking for what's in my food, because then I know what I'm putting in my body, what chemicals I'm putting in there, what preservatives I'm putting in there. So that's what I'm looking for. So just look underneath the label, look at the ingredient list, and see what is in there. So I have a list of just some things that you want to stay away from. There's obviously more things than this, but I just wanted to highlight a few that I really think is what I look for mostly, so I just wanted to share that with you. So hydrogenated oils. If it says hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated, you want to stay away from that. You do not want to eat that food. Just stay away from it. I don't have to go into why it's bad for you, but it's bad for you. Soybean oil or canola oil or sunflower oil or any kind of oil like that. You want to try to stay away from those industrialized oils that seem to be like, wow, they made oil out of sunflowers. I don't know, I think that's kind of weird. Oils like that. Natural flavors, stay away from natural flavors. I've researched it and pretty much it just means chemicals to add flavor. So it's some chemicals, it's not natural. Coloring, I don't want my food to be colored. I want food that is naturally colored from the earth. So oranges are naturally orange and apples are naturally red or green. Bananas are naturally yellow. Zucchini is naturally green. So that's the kind of food that you want to eat. You don't want to eat food that has coloring added to it. Cornstarch. So cornstarch is literally in everything. If you look at a food label, pretty much cornstarch is listed. Cornstarch really doesn't have any nutritional value to it at all. I did write a post about ingredient lists, which I can link to down below and up top. In general, cornstarch, no nutrients, really is just adding sugar and calories. So there's really no benefit to your body at all. Dough conditioners, vegetable oils, colored with carmine. I just saw that listed. I was looking things up and I was like, carmine. Colored with carmine, I don't know what that means, but you just don't want coloring, you don't want a lot of added oils, you don't want all of that crazy stuff. Also, when I was looking stuff up, I discovered that there is 61 types of sugar. 61, that's a lot. Even if you look at the ingredient list and you don't see the actual word like sugar, there's probably still sugar in there. So I just wanted to give you guys some examples of what could be listed. I'm not gonna list all 61 for you, but there's a lot, just that I would throw some out there. Agave nectar, Barbados sugar, barley malt syrup, beet sugar, buttered syrup, cane juice crystals, cane sugar, castor sugar, corn syrup solids, date sugar, dextrin, dextrose, evaporated cane juice, glucose solids, glucose, golden sugar, high fructose corn syrup, honey, invert sugar, maltol, maltose, mannose, maltodextrin, palm sugar, panocha, I don't know what that means. Refiner's syrup, rice syrup, sucrose, sorghum syrup, treacle, turbinado sugar, and yellow sugar. So pretty much a lot of names for sugar. Try to stay away from food items that have sugar in there. The kind of sugar that's added in processed foods is really just for flavoring and to make you crave it more and more so that you buy more of their product. There's no nutrient value to your body at all. I want to just give you guys a few items that I think can be swapped out for a better option. It's not necessarily like optimal nutrition at all, all, but I just wanted to give you guys some options for better products than current products that are pretty popular that are on the market. So the first one is Wheat Thins. I feel like a lot of people think Wheat Thins is a really good snack and a healthy snack, and don't get me wrong, I do eat them sometimes, and yes, they are tasty. But as far as like bringing them for your lunch every day or snacking on them every day, in general, crackers are not a good snack. Even if they say whole wheat, there's really no nutrient density to them at all. There's no nutrient value for your body. So I wanted to list off the ingredients for Wheat Thins and then give you a better alternative. So Wheat Thins have whole grain wheat flour, soybean oil, sugar, cornstarch, malt syrup, salt, refiner syrup, leavening, calcium phosphate, and baking soda, and vegetable color. Okay, that doesn't really sound like a good option to me. There's 3 different types of sugar in there: malt syrup, refiner syrup, and sugar. And I forgot to mention, the ingredients are listed by number 1, by the item that is most prevalent to the least prevalent. So whole wheat flour is the most prevalent and vegetable color is the least prevalent. So a better option that I found, I haven't personally tried these, so I can't really say if they're good or not, but I was researching and found them on Thrive Market. They're called Simple Mills, and they're crackers, and the only ingredients are nut and seed flour blend, tapioca, cassava, organic sunflower oil, sea salt, organic onion, organic garlic, and rosemary extract. So again, like sunflower oil in there, and tapioca or cassava might be a type of sugar, I'm not sure. Not the best, but better. It has less crap in there. It has less sugar in there. Yeah, sugar is less than 1 gram. It's just a better option. Not optimal, but better. The next item is the Skinny Girl protein bars, or really any protein bar. Protein bars are literally just horrible for you. They market so well that they're so good for you and that they have high protein and eat this after a workout. No. Let me just list the ingredients of the Skinny Girl protein bar. Gluten-free rolled oats, soy nuggets. What's a soy nugget? I don't know. Dark chocolate coating that has sugar and palm kernel oil and palm oil and soy lecithin, xylitol syrup, organic brown rice syrup, organic evaporated cane juice powder. So literally those 3 items are all sugar. Almonds. Almonds is a real food. Wow, what a concept. Gum arabic, inulin, glycerin, walnuts, bananas, high oleic sunflower oil, sea salt, mixed tocopherols, natural flavor. A better option is the RX bar. If you guys haven't heard of these are amazing. They're really good. They are a little bit more expensive, so that's not good. Protein bars are probably just the same price anyways, so if you're going to buy a protein bar, you might as well buy an RX bar because it's a better option. So this has 12 grams of protein. All it has is egg whites, almonds, cashews, and dates. So really great option for your protein bars if you need one. My next item is Tostitos. Now don't get me wrong, I love myself some chips and salsa, but if you're trying to eat healthy, not a good option. Tostitos really just have a lot of flour and oil in them. Let me list the ingredients for you. It has corn, vegetable oil, sunflower oil, cornstarch, sugar, whole oat flour, whole buckwheat flour, toasted corn germ, whole wheat flour, salt, and buckwheat fiber. Not really a lot of nutrients in there. You're not really doing your body any good but inflammation. A better option would be sweet plantain chips or just regular plantain chips. There's really not a lot of difference. The sweet plantains are just more ripe whenever they bake them rather than not as ripe. So anyways, all this has is plantains and coconut oil, and it's a really good option. You can dip this in some salsa and it's super tasty. And then my last item is bread. Whole wheat bread, or really any kind of bread that we eat today, is not good for you. So whole wheat bread is not made like it used to be, like thousands of years ago. If you look at the ingredient list, it has like 18 ingredients listed, and pretty much it's just oil and flour and preservatives and sugar. So I have found a great alternative if you like to eat grains. I typically try to stay away from grains, but I've been introducing them back into my diet a little bit, and I'm really liking it. I'm not really having any issues with it. So Ezekiel bread is awesome. It is sprouted grain bread, and the sprouted grains means that the nutrients in the grains are more available to your body to be absorbed. So more nutrient dense. They have lots of different flavors. This is the sesame. They have like cinnamon raisin, which would be really good for breakfast with some almond butter and some cinnamon and some apples. I mean, some bananas on top. So those would be really good. And this is just a really great alternative. It has to be kept in the refrigerator or in the freezer, so you know it doesn't have any preservatives in it, no added sugar, and it's just really tasty. So this would be a great option if you like your toast in the mornings, or if you like your sandwiches for lunch. That's my little spiel on the nutrition facts label and ingredients. So just make sure you're checking the labels if you're buying a lot of foods that are packaged. Make sure you read the ingredients more so than you look at the calories or the grams of carbs. That's really what you're looking for. That's what goes into your body, and that's what your body is having to absorb. And you just want to make sure that it's not going to be something that wreaks havoc on your system, causing inflammation or anything like that. So I hope that this little tutorial helped you out a little bit, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be updated whenever I upload new videos once a week. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys at my next video. Bye!